Warriors, NRL Fanatics, welcome back to the YouTube channel. But before getting into my predicted 2022 New Zealand Kiwis Rugby League World Cup team to take on Lebanon in our first game of the tournament, if you haven't already done so already, if you are a new viewer and you are watching the videos, make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel down below. Click that red subscribe button. It really shows your support for the content and videos that I do, and it's much appreciated, and it really does help out a lot as well. And it's free. It doesn't cost anything at all. And I'd like to thank those who have recently subscribed to the YouTube channel, because it really means a lot and it is much appreciated as well. And yeah, we did hit the 1,300 subscriber mark last week, so obviously for me, the aim of the channel is to continue on and improve the videos as best as I can, give you the best content, but also, you know, also as a goal is to get to 2k subscribers by the start of next year. So don't forget as well to like the video as well, click the thumbs up on the video, and click the bell so you are notified when I upload a new video next, or when I go live on the channel. And look, despite the season being over for the Warriors, doesn't mean the content videos stop. I'll be doing Rugby League World Cup content throughout a couple of weeks and months, and then then I will probably be taking a bit of a break. Then going into next year, I will be back doing videos. But guys, that's it for me in terms of that. But let's get into the video now. So this is my team that I am naming for the game against Lebanon in our first game of the tournament. So at fullback, I'm going to go with Joseph Manu. On the wing, I'm going to go with Ronaldo Mulitalo. Peter Hiku in the centres with Marata Niokore. Ken Mamalo on the wing. And Dylan Brown in the halves with Jerome Hughes. GC Bromwich in the prop position, while Brandon Smith in the hooker spot. James Fisher-Harris in the other prop position, while Isaiah Papali'i in the second row, with Scott Sorensen and Joseph Tatapanane as the lock. The bench reads Kieran Foran, Brandon Hammond-Ueli, Britton Niokora, Nelson Asofa Solomona, and my 18th man, I'm going to go with Moses Leota there. So, look, just to go through my reasons for my selections now. So, Joseph Manu, well, look, that's pretty much straightforward. If he's fit and 100%, he will be the starting fullback. Now, he has come from a few injuries against the, I think it was the South Sydney Rabbitohs that he got injured. So, the question mark is, will he be fit to play for this tournament? Well, he's been named in the squad, so, look, if he's fit, he's definitely a starting fullback. But if he's not, I'll probably go with Dallin with Tini Zalesniak at fullback, or someone like a Tamari Martin. But, look, fully fit, I'll say Joseph Manu is definitely a fullback. The winger is Ronaldo Mulitalo. Look, Ronaldo Mulitalo, I thought had a pretty good year for the Sharks. He was great against Tonga in that game early in the season, so I just can't leave him out of the side altogether, and I can't drop him. So Ronaldo Mulitalo deserves to be selected for the first game. Peter Hiku in the centres. Peter Hiku's had a great year for the Cowboys. Very underrated player. A player that, as a Warriors fan, I am still hurting that we did not keep him. But, look, he's doing well at the Cowboys, so good on them there, and I think he, you know, deserves to be in this Kiwi side starting in the centres. Marata Niokore. Look, Marata Niokore can play a few positions. He can play centre, he can play the second row. But for me, I'm going to start him in the centres there. I think he'll do a pretty good, solid job against Lebanon. Now, the other option I've gone with is Ken Mamalo over Jordan Rapana. Now, this might be a bit of a questionable selection here by a lot of people. People might be saying, why are you going with Ken Mamalo over Jordan Rapana? Well, look, I think Jordan Rapana has not had the best of years in the NRL. I think he's been pretty quiet from his standards, and I think Ken Mamalo has probably had a better year than Jordan Rapana on the wing. So, yeah, look, I think Ken deserves to be in there, personally, from my opinion. But you may disagree. Let me know in the comments there. But that's who I would have got. That's who I would go with. So, look, the halves, look, I don't really need to explain that. Dylan Brown, Jerome Hughes, pretty straightforward there. I think Jerome Hughes and Dylan Brown have been outstanding for their clubs this year in the NRL. So, and also, you know, against Tonga they were very good as well. So yeah, there's no debate about that one. James Fisher-Harris in the prop position there. No debate about that either. I think James Fisher-Harris has been good for Penrith this year. Always one of our best forwards for us. And the second row, I've gone with Isaiah Papali'i and Scott Sorensen. Scott Sorensen over Kenneth Bromwich, maybe a controversial selection. But I think Scott Sorensen, for me, has been pretty good. And I can't leave him out of the side. I know that might be a bit odd to say, but I think Scott Sorensen's been very solid. I think he's quite a player that, you know, just gets about his work very well, and I think he's, you know, I think he deserves to be there, in my opinion. And people might say Kenneth Bromwich, but I don't know. I just looked at Kenneth Bromwich this year, and I don't know. I don't think he's been that great, to be fair. I mean, look, you can argue he should be on the bench or somewhere on the side, but look, I don't think he should be in this team altogether. In my opinion, some people may disagree, but that's what I go with there. Joseph Tarpanane, best forward by far this year in the lock position. And my bench now, so got Kieran Foran there. Kieran Foran can play a number of positions there. He can play in the halves. He can play a bit of hooker. So, like, I just think Kieran Foran will best suit that position. Come off the bench. Brandon Hamulali and Britain Niokoro both been great for the Sharks this year. Just add a bit of impact in the 4-pack, and Nelson Sofa-Solomona speaks for himself. Big player, and you know, adds plenty. And 80 for me, Moses Leota there. So, guys, that's my predicted Kiwis 2022 Rugby League World Cup team to take on Lebanon in our first game of the tournament. I'm excited. I cannot wait for this Rugby League World Cup. I've been pumping this up for a long time. I love International Rugby League. I think it deserves more recognition, more growth, and it's going to be great to have this World Cup in England, and it's going to be a great tournament. I'm looking forward to it. I think anyone can win it. It might be a lot of people debate that, you know, it's a 3-horse race, a 2-horse race, but I think this World Cup is going to be very, very competitive, and there could be a few upsets in between. But guys, that's my team. Let me know who your 13 and your 17, let me know who your 17 team is in the comments below. Who's your New Zealand Kiwi side to take on Lebanon? If you are new to the channel, if you are a new viewer, make sure you subscribe to this channel. It really is appreciated. It really helps. Like the video as well. And yeah, I will be live tonight with Hold the Ball, and we're going to be discussing our NRL Dally M Team of the Years, and we're going to wrap up last week's finals. But guys, that's it for me. See you in another one.